You're listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional. Today's topic, when to bow. Our key Bible text today comes from Revelation chapter 19 and verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Jesus. Worship God. For the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. How should you greet the Queen of England or another member of the royal family? While there are no obligatory codes of behavior, most men do a neck bow from the head only, and women will do a small curtsy. Others prefer to simply shake hands. The Bible speaks of how people responded when meeting God. When Joshua came before the majesty of the universe, he fell on his face to the earth and worshipped. Joshua chapter 5, verse 14. So did Abram. Genesis chapter 17, verse 3, Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 28, Manoah and his wife, Judges chapter 13, verse 20, and even a leper, Luke chapter 5, verse 12. But never do the scriptures teach that we should fall down and worship a created being, like an angel. When the devil, a fallen angel, asked Jesus to worship him, Christ replied, Get behind me, Satan, for it is written, You shall worship the Lord your God, and him only you shall serve. Luke chapter 4, verse 8. The contrast between Satan, a fallen angel, and the angel speaking with John couldn't be starker. The angel with John calls himself a fellow servant and of your brethren. Even perfect angels see themselves as united with humanity in the worship of the Lord. Worship is a central theme in Revelation, so it is appropriate for this angel to remind John to worship God alone. Why did this holy angel add, For the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy? Because the prophecy that John was hearing, and which moved him so deeply that he fell down in worship, was not originally from the angel, but from Jesus. The angel was only a servant sharing prophecies given by the Lord. This same gift of prophecy was manifested through humans in the past, and is also now given in these last days. Whether heavenly messages come by prophets or angels, we worship the source of these precious truths, Jesus Christ. Today's topic was taken from our Revelation verse-by-verse devotional. To purchase your own copy, please visit afbookstore.com. Thank you for listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional.